Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Panjim Gymkhana ground here in Panjim, Goa. We're all set for the first semi-final of the Bandodkar League T20 tournament. Chino Sports Club won the toss and have elected to field first. It's going to be the opening combination for Dempo, taking strike. Snehal Kauthankar, the captain of the team, and at the non-strikers end is Prathamesh Sarunke. And to open the bowling proceedings for Geno, it is going to be Pundalik Naik, who was the player of the match in the last group game yesterday against MCC. Umpire Vivian Castellino getting everything ready to begin the proceedings at the Mandavi at the Bandodkar Road, and umpire Pramesh Parab is manning the square leg position to begin this first semi-final. Snehal Kauthankar gets off the mark. Very breezy morning here, Gymkhana ground. That's a uppercut flying to the boundary. Prathamesh Sarunke, anything short and wide outside the off stump, and Prathamesh Sarunke unfailingly plays that shot, slashing it hard. First boundary of the Dempo Cricket Club inning. This time, once again, the same shot, but the fielder had an opportunity, got his hands to it. But boundary, nevertheless, will go down as a drop chance. Got both hands to it. Back-to-back boundaries here for Prathamesh. Rajat Shade, the fielder, backward point. Not getting hold of that pull shot, Prathamesh. Dot ball to end the over. 11 for none. Kaushal Hatangri will open from the Mandavi River and sharing the new ball responsibility for Chino. And it's Snehal Kauthankar who's on strike. That's very classy way. That's the way he plays. Snehal Kauthankar. Flick off the wrist. Single down the square leg region. Happy to take singles for the moment. Prathamesh Sarunke, the man trusted with big hitting. The top of the order for Dempo Cricket Club. Prathamesh this time pulls the shot uppishly. Just a single. Doesn't bother to keep the ball down. Happy to play the aerial shot, Prathamesh Sarunke. Shot delivery, and that's the way how you pull it all along the ground by rolling the wrist on the top of the ball. And gets Snehal Kauthankar a single. This time skied the ball and Kaushal Hatangri taking the catch on his own bowling. And Prathamesh Sarunke is out. Dempo lose their first wicket. Short delivery, and Prathamesh wanted to pull it, not for the first time in the morning, but this time he completely made a hash of it, and the ball spooned up in the air. Kaushal Hatangri changing the direction and running behind to take the catch on his follow through. 14 for 1, Dempo. One delivery to go in the second over. Left-handed Abhinav Tejrana has come out at the fall of Prathamesh Sarunke's wicket. Nicely getting off the mark. With that flick, Abhinav Tejrana and Dempo Cricket Club get 2 runs, and that's the end of the second over. 16 for 1. Dempo Cricket Club being put into bat. You're watching the first semi-final of the Bandodkar League T20 tournament organized by Panjim Gymkhana. Pundalik Naik in his second over from the Bandodkar road end. Change in weather conditions. Generally, the mornings are devoid of much winds, but with the pre-monsoon conditions setting in, yesterday we had an overcast day, overnight showers as well, and today we see a very windy morning here at the Panjim Gymkhana ground. Pundalik Naik bowled very well in the last group game yesterday against MCC. Similarly, he's finding the right areas. Today, the length has also been generally good. Just 1 run from his 4 balls this over. This time it's too short and Abhinav Tejrana pulls it majestically for a sixer. playing the same shot but getting a leading edge, and it's a straightforward catch for the fielder in the deep, Mehank Dharwadkar. Abhinav Tej Rana is out. Dempo lose their second wicket. Pundalik Naik strikes. 3 overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club 23 for 2. Kaushal Hatangadi to begin his second over. He got the wicket of Prathamesh in his previous over, giving away just 5 runs. And it's a good delivery. Snehal Kautankar is beaten. Good length, decent pace as well. Oh, that would have been a remarkable catch if he had held on to it. But what a attempt to catch it, showing acrobatics. Kaushal Hatangdi. Aman Dhupar survives. Leading edge, and on his follow through, Kaushal tried his very best to reach for it, got his hand to it. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Good commitment. Good contest this. Chino dealing early blows to Dempo. Can Dempo retaliate? Power play stage is on. The 4th over is in progress. Can Dempo counter-attack? That's the question in the cricket enthusiast's mind here. Chino have been very consistent throughout the tournament. They have won both their group games. Topped the Group A. Dempo won one, lost one, and ended up as the runners-up in the Group B. Just 2 runs coming off that over by Kaushal Hatangri. 4 overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club 25 for 2. Trying to do something different this time. Aman Dhupar gave Punlik Naik a charge, but that stroke kept down just for a single. Vikas Singh, the fielder, manning the mid-on region. Snail playing and missing, wanting to target the point boundary with that square cut. Didn't come off this time. Batting on 5 from 8 balls, the Dempo captain. Aman Dhupar is on 2 at the other end. The tempo inning is yet to take off in the real sense of the contest. Prathamesh Saunke had struck a couple of big shots before he got out. Abhinav Tejrana also fell cheaply after hitting one sixer. That is it. So far, 26 for 2, Dempo Cricket Club. Full delivery this time by Punlik, but not anywhere near timing that ball. Snehal Kautankar just gets a single down the ground. Looking for the Yorker length as well, the new ball bowler, Punlik Naik for Chino. Aman Dhupar gives him a charge and lofts one into the offside, and a very, very good judge catch there. Well judged catch by Manthan Khutkar. And it's the end of Aman Dhupar's inning here. 3rd wicket goes down. And Dempo Cricket Club in a real spot of bother early in this first semi-final of the Bandodkar League T20 tournament. With the wind prevailing, a lofted shots sometime hold more chance for the fielding side to complete the catch. And at the end of 5 overs, Dempo Cricket Club at 27 for 3. Pundalik Naik in his 3 overs has figures of 2 for 20. Kaushal Hattangdi 1 for 7 of his 2 overs. The Chino have made an instant impact, having decided to field first. Kaushal will continue the spell, coming on for the 3rd consecutive over from the river end. Saniket Palkar is the number 5 batter for Dempo Cricket Club. Needs to fire here. A young man, also a good medium pacer. Dempo need some resistance from the middle and lower order batters now. Absolutely important to build some sort of a partnership and rebuild this inning. The last over of the power play stage being played now. Good looking shot. Just a single from that punch down to the deep point region. Snell is on 8. No boundary in his inning as yet. Saniket is on 1. Nice flowing drive from Saniket. The rebuilding phase, low risk cricket is what the teams usually play. They can't afford further loss of wickets at this early stage of the inning. Six overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club are 32 for 3. We will see the first change in the bowling attack with Mehank Dharwadkar replacing Pundalik Naik from the Bandodkar road, and pace for pace, like for like replacement. Pundalik is taller than Mehank, gets good bounce. Mehank is generally a skiddy customer. It's Mehank to bowl to Snail. Helicopter shot comes out. Well struck as well all along the ground and gets a couple of runs. The Dempo skipper gets into double digits. 11 from 15. Against Snail's name here. He is due for a big inning, and it could be this vital stage here for him to fire big. Oh, this time he gets his shot straight to the point fielder. Simple catch. Snail Kauthankar is out. Mehank Dharwadkar gets the big wicket of the Dempo captain. He seemed to be ready to play his shots, but that uppish shot was straight to the point fielder. "34 for 4 in the 7th over is a sorry story for Dempo, especially considering the high stake riding on this match. It's the semi-final of the prestigious Bandodkar League T20 tournament. Jeevan Chitem is the new batter coming out after the fall of Snail Kauthankar's wicket. Good looking shot in the offside for a single. Chino Sports Club taking a command over the proceedings. Having won the toss, they haven't put a foot wrong, apart from one drop chance in the field. But that didn't hurt them as well. They got those big wickets, dealing regular blows to the Dempo batting department. It will now take an Herculean effort from the Dempo lower middle order to get some sort of a competitive total in this semi-final. But at the moment, it's Chino Sports Club holding all the aces here. A big gap there, cashed in by the batter, 2 runs. And with that couple, it's the end of the 7th overs. Dempo 38 for 4. Mayank Darwadkar picked up a wicket in his first over and gave away just 6 runs. Good start for him as well, the bowling attack. Dempo's current run rate is 5.4, but they have lost one too many wickets than they would have hoped for. 7 overs gone. And we will see the introduction of spin from the Mandavi River end. Vikas Singh is coming on to bowl his left arm orthodox spin. Slightly short of the length delivery and a single here. For Saniket Palkar, who is on 4. Jivan Chittam is on 3. He's a right-handed batter. Saniket left. So the left-right batters operating for Dempo. At the crease for Dempo. They need to get in some substantial contributions. To steady the ship here for Dempo. Keep the scoreboard rotating, keep the scoreboard ticking, strike rotating. That should be of paramount importance. Run for whatever comes your way. Good quality delivery from Vikas Singh. Very shrewd operator. He has a reputation. This time though, he finds one in the slot. The left-handed Saniket Palkar. Striking that sixer in the onside. One in his zone, and he has not let the opportunity go begging. That should be the attitude as well. He gets into double digits. Saniket Palkar, 10 from 7. And it's the end of the 8th over. Dempo 47 for 4. That's a cracking square cut. This time by Saniket Palkar. Mayank Darwadkar straying in his line outside the off stump, and with that short delivery, Saniket getting the room to open his arms and play a delightful square cut. 50 up on the board for Dempo Cricket Club. 51 for 4. The 9th over is in progress. Saniket Palkar is on 15, taking charge here 1-6, 1-4 coming off his bat in quick time. Can he play a big inning that his teammates will be hoping for, that he can fire here? This time just puts bat onto the ball, then go for power. Happy with the single. Although the delivery looked similar to one he had crunched for a boundary earlier this over. Jeevan, the right-hander, now on strike here. Oh, he wanted to heave one out of the park, but not anywhere near close to the ball. Dot delivery. The key for Dempo here is to forge a good partnership. That has been the trouble for Dempo, not having decent partnerships. Oh, what a delivery by Mehank Dharwadkar. Bold. Jeevan Chitam walks back, disappointed. Mehank getting one on target. Jeevan Chitam missing the ball, and Mehank hitting the stump. Fifth wicket going down. Dempo Cricket Club 52 for 5. Rahul Mehta has now come out to the crease. He was the lone bright spot in Dempo's loss to Sargaonkar yesterday in the group game, scoring a half century. A fighting inning by Rahul Mehta, but it went in vain. Nevertheless, he has a big responsibility here, as Dempo have lost half their side inside the 9th over. 8.5 overs gone. Dempo 52 for 5. Mehank bowled a sharp in-cutter to get the wicket of Jeevan Chitam. Was out on 4. And here's Rahul Mehta now facing Mehank Dharwadkar, who has picked up 2 wickets, giving away just 11 runs. Oh, it's a boundary for Rahul Mehta in the third man region. With no slip around, no danger of being caught. He hung his bat and got an outside edge and 4 runs for the taking. End of the 9th over. Dempo Cricket Club are 56 for 5. Nihal Surlakar being introduced from the Mandavi River end to bowl the 10th over of the Dempo inning. Need to get a good understanding. These batters running between the wickets become so crucial in games where the big runs are hard to come by. Can't afford a wicket in the run out mode of dismissal. That's what Dempo will be hoping, that these two batters run efficiently. Oh, is that a direct hit? Looks like an umpire has referred the decision. Saniket Palkar was running towards the danger end. Fielder Shiven Borkar at backward point hit the stumps with the direct throw. And in this tournament, in the past matches, we have seen how direct throws have generally succeeded in getting the wickets. And it's a shocking dismissal. Saniket Palkar departing out, run out. It looked like the run was on. But Saniket didn't make his ground. And it's the 6th wicket has now fallen. Dempo Cricket Club in a real crisis here. Saniket Palkar out for 17. Saniket Palkar's throw was absolutely close to the stumps, and keeper had to just break the stumps. That's what Summer did. Good throw by Shiven. Good work by Samar Dubashi, and that led to that wicket number 6. Qutbuddin Jamadar is on strike. Just come to the crease at the fall of Saniket's wicket. Once again, it's all about the calling, the running between the wickets. Seemed like an issue between Saniket and Rahul, and that was exactly what happened as Saniket got run out. But that's all part of the game. But Dempo here are in real, have dug themselves into a hole here in the semi-final. No partnerships, and this is the situation now. 10 overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club are 57 for 6. Rahul Mehta is batting on 4, is on strike here to Vikas Singh, who is now coming on from the Bandodkar end. His first over was from the Mandavi River end. Good running here. Sharp single taken by Rahul. Rahul Mehta. Qutbuddin Jamadar responding well. Qutbuddin Jamadar opens his account with that single down the square leg boundary. The key to building a good total is getting substantial partnerships in, and in T20s it becomes very, very pertinent to see players getting some quick 30-run partnership and one big partnership. That is the only way to build a very challenging total, but lack of partnerships has hurt Dempo Cricket Club here. 11 overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club 60 for the loss of 6 wickets. Rahul Mehta has the capability and ability to play powerful shots as well. We saw it in yesterday's inning. But somebody should get in along with him to create that partnership, to create a flow of runs for Dempo. Get in a sense of urgency with sense of low risk cricket as well. That's the combination that they require now if they have to post some sort of a fighting total in this first semi-final of Bandodkar T20 tournament. Wide signalled by umpire Ramesh Parab. Another couple. That's the way to give the team some sort of a thrust with a lower order rear guard batting display here. Giving a charge to Nihal and driving one down the ground, but just a single. Vikas Singh on the boundary, long on boundary. The team hasn't created any momentum as such. Every batting team eyes the momentum, and that only builds when you get the partnerships in. Short delivery pulled by Rahul, but he'll have to be content with just a single. A comparatively good over for Dempo comes to an end. 8 runs from it. 68 for 6, Dempo Cricket Club after the end of 12th over. Vikas Singh will continue from the road, and oh, that's an edge of Rahul Mehta's bat, and Mehang Dharwadkar doesn't drop those. Very simple catch. Rahul Mehta is out on 11. Vikas Singh strikes his first wicket of the match, and it's, well, it's a misery overflowing here for Dempo Cricket Club. 68 for 7 in the 13th over in the semi-finals of the Bandodkar T20 League tournament. Mohit Yadav, the new batter, gets a single of the first ball he faced. It's now a case of Dempo, whether they'll be able to use up all the remaining overs. That's a big question. 13th over in progress. Dempo are 69 for 7. Can they survive a full quota of 20 overs? It's been disappointing. Dempo Cricket Club fans will be worried here. This is the stage of semi-finals. The first one, a welcome boundary here. Has it come off the bat? It has. Qutbuddin Jamadar getting a fine tickle down the leg side, and addition of 4 runs to the total to Qutbuddin. He's on 7 now from 10 balls with 1 boundary to his name. 73 for 7. 2 balls to go in the 13th over. No run there. Qutbuddin Jamadar hitting straight to the point fielder. Taking a few steps out as well, but then realizes there's no run in there. This time he gets a single down the ground. 1 run to end the 13th over. Dempo Cricket Club are 74 for 7. Vikas Singh finishes his 3rd over. 1 for 18, his figures so far. The bowlers have been on the top here right from the start. Chino Sports Club won the toss, and their decision to bowl first has been validated with the bowlers putting in a superb performance so far. Nihal Surlakar coming on for his 3rd, and welcomed to the bowling attack with this boundary. Qutbuddin Jamadar gets into double digits. 12 is what he has contributed so far. His team would want him to score many more and stay there till the end. He's capable of playing good shots as well. Good pacer, all-rounder, bowler who can bat a bit. That's important, giving full value to his team, especially in the times of crisis. Has to show application of the highest quality and be there to rescue his team from a very, very difficult situation. Mohit Yadav on strike. He's on 1. Driving straight, but Nihal cutting it off his own bowling. Nihal bowling his 3rd over. Wicketless so far. He has been amongst the wickets in every match. Almost every match this season has a knack of picking wickets. Once again, an uppish square cut and a simple catch. Kaushal Atangri is the fielder there, a good fielder. He has a reputation and he has pouched it safely. It's the end of Qutbuddin Jamadar. Well, the 8th wicket goes down for Dempo. $80 for 8. Nihal Surlakar picks up his 1st wicket of the match. been a sort of a procession here. 8 wickets have gone down. 80 runs is the total on the board right now. 14 overs gone. Prasad Patil, the veteran all-rounder, rather a bowler first. He has come out and joined Mohit Yadav, who was batting on 2. Six overs to go. Vikas Singh beginning his 4th and final over from the Bandodkar road, and Mohit Yadav is on strike. He's batting on 2. What are his options here? Mohit Yadav, is he looking to farm the strike and hit big, or will they be taking singles? Well, it's been tough going for the Dempo all through. No partnerships worth note. Oh, that's error. Comedy of errors, and that overthrow gives a single gifted to Dempo. 2 runs to Mohit Yadav. In fact, the second run gift. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Mohit Yadav creaming that boundary with that well-struck square cut. No chance to the fielder on the point boundary. It was well placed. End of the over number 15. 6 runs from that over. Dempo Cricket Club are 86 for 8. Prasad Patil facing Nihal Surlekar, yet to open his account. In fact, that was his first delivery since he came up to the crease. That's well run, playing with soft hands and taking that single. Prasad Patil opens his account. Dempo Cricket Club, this year's Days Cricket Champions, the Premier League organised by GCA, but haven't had good performance in the limited overs format. And show the batting performance hasn't been at par here in the Bandodkar T20 tournament as well. But they need to get their total upwards at least in the 3-figure mark, and ultimately hope for a huge effort from the bowlers as well. Wide signalled meanwhile by umpire Pramesh Parab. Something in the region of 100, 110 is what they'll be hoping. At least crossing the 3-figure mark will be what they would want here, the Dempo Cricket Club. A Chino batting lineup is absolutely cracking. They have good aggressive batters right from the top of the order, and a deep batting lineup with bowling all-rounders who can bat well, hit the big ones. So a drinks break here. Nihal Surlekar and Vikas Singh have finished their quota of 4 overs. 1 for 19 for Nihal and 1 for 24 for Vikas Singh. 16 overs have been bowled here. Dempo Cricket Club are 90 for 8. You're watching the first semi-final of the Bandodkar League T20 tournament organized by Panjim Gymkhana. Mehank Dharwadkar, 2 for 15 from his 2 overs. Set to begin his 3rd over, coming on from the Bandodkar road end. Prasad Patil batting on 3 with that single. Mohit Yadav is on strike. He's batting on 9 from 10 balls. Struck one good-looking boundary earlier in his inning. His team will be desperately hoping that he and Prasad and Samitar and Mishra to come use up all the remaining deliveries 3.5 overs to be bowled. Only 2 wickets in hand for Dempo. Play and a miss here for Mohit Yadav. Mohit Yadav giving Mehang a charge, stepping out, but he has not been able to connect. Prasad Patil now having a word with Mohit Yadav. Was the best way here for the Dempo partnership or the Dempo batting duo to get as many runs as possible. That's what the thought process must have been, as Prasad had a word with Mohit Yadav. Four dot deliveries after a single was taken of the first ball by Prasad. That's good. It's a better way of playing it. Playing down the ground in the V straight bat. Mohit Yadav gets into double digits. 10 runs to Mohit of 14 balls. Look for singles. Look to stay on the crease. Look at that, Prasad Patil. Lots of open spaces to get a single, and Prasad Patil gets it. With that, the over number 17 comes to an end. Dempo Cricket Club are 93 for 8. Just 3 runs coming from that over bowled by Mehank. Pundalik Naik has been brought on for his second spell from the Mandavi River end. The strike bowler. And facing him is Prasad Patil. Nicely steered on to the offside by Prasad, getting a single. He's making it a point to get a single of every ball that he faces. Prasad He's on 5. Mohit Yadav is on 10 from 14. He has been showing affinity to play big shots, but only one has come off his blade. And that's the key here as well. If the big shots come, they are most welcome. He's looking to show some aggression. Oh, look at that. Good pull shot. Oh, and that's a misfielding by the fielder on the boundary, giving 4 runs to Dempo. Could have been at the most a couple if he had fielded it, but a misfield allows Dempo to get 2 more runs to the total. Mohit Yadav moves on to 14 from 15 balls. Dempo 98 for 8. This time a top edge of his bat, and it's landed beyond the third man boundary for a 6. 100 up for Dempo Cricket Club. 104 for 8. 10 runs coming off the 2 deliveries from Pundalik Naik. Mohit Yadav is on 20 from 16 balls. This time a single to the deep point boundary. The shot by Mohit Yadav moves on to 21. Every run is important here for Dempo, and by pushing the total into the region of 100 and above, they're getting a sense of respectability to the total. Good to see Mohit Yadav also getting the big shots. Nicely rolled his wrists around that delivery, straying onto the pads. 4 runs again to Mohit. 18 overs gone. Dempo are 110 for 8. 17 runs came from that over bowled by Pundalik Naik. Four overs, no maiden, 2 for 37. These are the figures, bowling analysis of Pundalik. A very expensive final over in which he considered 17 runs. That spoiled his figures. But from the Dempo point of view, that over brought a much needed energy, much needed flow of runs that provides some sort of respectability to the total. Mehank Dharwadkar coming on to bowl his 4th and final over. from the road, and Prasad Patil takes a single, gives the strike to Mohit Yadav. That's the ploy Prasad has been following. Mohit Yadav is playing an important inning here at the tail end of Dempo inning. 25 from 18 balls. 3 boundaries and 1 6 in his knock so far. A wide signal by umpire Vivian Castellino. 1-1-1 for 8 in 18.1 overs. A single to Mohit Yadav, driving all along the ground this time. In T20s with 120 balls per side contest, one would generally say that a team batting first have to at least score 120 runs. And Dempo are seemingly moving into that zone. 113 for 8 now. And if they use up all this delivery, they will definitely push beyond that 120 run mark. A chance for a couple here, and they take it comfortably. Good aggressive running. Two balls remaining in this penultimate over of Dempo Cricket Club inning. Last ball to come of the 19th over. This time Mohit gets an under edge. He was looking to cart the ball over the covers boundary, but he gets an under edge, and 4 runs nevertheless in the third man region. Mohit Yadav. 120 for 8. Dempo Cricket Club have staged some sort of a recovery. Credit to Mohit Yadav, is batting on 32 of 22 balls with 4 boundaries and a sixer. The final over to go here in the first semi-final of the Bandodkar T20 League tournament. Prasad Patil is also playing his role very well. He's on 8 from 12 balls. Has been running well, guiding Mohit Yadav as well. The ninth wicket partnership is now worth 40. The 8th wicket had fallen at the total of 80 runs in the 14th over, and from there on the partnership between Mohit Yadav and Prasad Patil has contributed 41 runs. In 6 overs. Wide, signaled by umpire Pramesh Parab. 5 wides there. Added to the total. $126 for 8. Mohit Yadav looking to play shots 360 degrees. Improvising, but so far he hasn't been able to get back to the ball. Kaushal Hatangdi, 1 for 18. His figures so far, bowling his 4th and final over from the river end. Swing and a miss. Mohit Yadav is trying his best to lay his bat on the ball. The only boundary that has come in this over has been courtesy wide. Prasad Patil took a run right at the start of this over. This time Mohit Yadav gets the bat on the ball, goes upish, aerial route, but only as far as fielder Nihal Surlakar, who takes a simple catch. And 9th wicket now going down for Dempo Cricket Club. Mohit Yadav departs after scoring 32 runs of 24 balls with 4 boundaries and 1 sixer in his knock. That has helped Dempo get into the respectable zone here. Samitarian Mishra, the number 11 batter, walking out with 2 balls to be bowled. Can he make good use of the long handle here? 2 balls to go. Can he play 2 big shots? His teammates will be hoping. He himself will be keen to do that. He is the strike bowler for Dempo Cricket Club, and he would want to have some sort of a fighting total for the team to defend. That's it, a good shot, uppercut, but the fielder there on the boundary line was in position to prevent for 2 runs in the process for Samit. The shot by Samit didn't have much in the sense of a combination of timing and power. Nevertheless, 2 runs for the taking, 128 for 9. Final delivery coming from Kaushal now to Sumit, and they just run for it. It's a bye signaled by umpire Pramesh Parab. Nevertheless, Dempo Cricket Club get a single, and that's the end of the inning for Dempo. 129 for 9 in the stipulated 20 overs, a run rate of 6.45. A good recovery in the end, thanks to that 9th wicket partnership between Mohit Yadav and Prasad Patil. Otherwise, Dempo were in grave danger of being bowled out inside their quota of 20 overs. Mohit Yadav, the number 9 batter, scored 32 runs. He was the top scorer. The partnership for 9th wicket was worth 46 runs, and as a result, Dempo have scored a respectable total of 129 for 9 in the first semi-finals here. But Geno held the upper hand right from the start, having won the toss and decided to bowl first. Pundalik Naik, Kaushal Hatangdi and Mehank Dharwadkar all got 2 wickets each. Vikas Singh and Nihal Surlakar picked 1 wicket each. So that's the wrap up here of the Dempo inning. We will be back live in 10 minutes time for the Geno chase. Geno require 130 runs to win and move into the final of Bandodkar League 2026. Welcome back. The chase is on. Chino are chasing 130 runs target here for a place in the final of the prestigious Bandodkar T20 League tournament. Having sent Dempo into bat, Dempo were restricted to 129 for 9. Anything is possible here. Samitaran Mishra strikes. Chino Sports Club lose their first wicket. Veer Yadav, who was a flamboyant dasher at the top of the order, has perished here. The big gun, who usually fires to give Chino a flying start, has not delivered here. Is out on a duck. Well, that's what the doctor ordered. If you are in the Dempo camp, they need to get early wickets here to make inroads in this strong batting lineup of Geno. Rajat Sheth is now coming out at number 3. We have seen a number of times low-scoring matches throw up some intriguing contests, which sometimes the run fest don't. And is this another of instances where we'll see a thrilling finish? We have to wait and watch for that. Generally, the low-scoring matches are referred to as banana skins, and many teams slip up initially and fail to recover. The Dempo bowlers, however, will have to really put in a special performance here if they have to control the proceedings here. Nevertheless, they have made the first inroad, first blow dealt. Samitaran Mishra bowling to Rajat Sheth here. Good pace from Samitaran Mishra. He will have to bend his back, and that is what he has been generally doing. Very hard working pacer. The entire team here, the Dempo team, will have to support their bowlers in the field. The first bit has been done well. Qutbuddin Jamada took that skyer of the bowling of Samit to see the back of Veer Yadav. No run on the board so far for Chino. 3 balls gone in this opening over. What? Oh, that's... The fielder knows it. He had stopped it well, but his momentum took him in contact with the boundary rope. 4 runs to Rajat Sheth, opening the account for his team as well in this chase. And that's good commitment, and the Dempo fielders will have to be at their best to make this modest target bigger in terms of making Geno batters work very hard for their runs. Short and wide outside the off stump. This time Rajat Sheth, square cut, fetches him just a single. Also brings up the end to the first over. 5 for 1, Chino Sports Club. Rajat Sheth is batting on 5. Manthan Khudkar is yet to face his first ball. Veer Yadav, the opener, dismissed in the first over. And we will see Saniket Palkar share the new ball coming on from the Bandodkar road end. Loud appeal. Everybody went up appealing for that, but not real conviction from the bowler himself. Dot ball in the process. And Manthan Khudkar is on strike for the first time in this semi-final. The opener was at the non-strikers end for most of the time, getting to face his first delivery. Very elegant batter when he gets going. Plays technically correct shots. Oh, that's crisply driven, but stopped by the mid-on, mid-off fielder. Sorry, beg your pardon for the slip of tongue. It's a drive in the off side. Generally, he favors the offside for his stroke play. This time he gets one beyond the infielder. Opens his account. Three runs so far in his over, one delivery to go. And with that single, 2 overs gone. Chino Sports Club are 9 for 1. really the battle one has to watch. Features Samitar Mishra versus Manthan Khudkar. Let's see who comes out on top. Manthan gets a boundary. Not sure where he intended to hit this, but it's thickish edge that seems to have taken the ball behind in the fine leg boundary region. 4 runs nevertheless to Manthan and his team. It will be pertinent for Geno to keep scoring and keep the pressure away. Generally, the stage of semi-finals, the knockout, gets its own pressure of the territory. But professional players don't bother about it. They play the game on the merit of the ball and thinking just another outing. But they enjoy doing their job very well, whether it's batting or bowling, and not fall to the pressure of the scoreboard. But playing the natural game is what is important to the players while chasing the situations may change depending on the wickets that go down. But generally, it's about expressing yourself and putting in your best efforts. Short delivery, not quick enough to unwind and hit a crunching pull shot. A single this time to Rajat. Samitar and Mishra has the ability to surprise the batters with extra effort, extra pace, and that hitting the hard length and getting that bounce as well. It's a good track here that bowlers are relishing more, judging by the batting effort of Dempo. The bowlers have generally held this. Oh, this time, it's dropped. Was about to say it's a fantastic catch, but as the fielder hit the ground, the ball spilled out of his hand. Manthan Khudkar survives. Didn't get much power in his shot, and it seemed like Dempo were getting the second wicket, but not to be for Chino. It's a lucky survival for the other opener. One run taken in the process. Both batters on 8. Rajat Sheth on strike. Has he nicked it? Loud appeal. Bowler Samitar Mishra looks very, very convinced that he had his man, but umpire Pramesh Parab is not impressed. Good over by Samitar and Mishra comes to an end. 3 overs gone. Geno Sports Club 16 for 1. Manthan Khutkar not finding the gap at will. Just driving well, but straight to the fielder. Need to have the ability to pick the gaps and get value for the shot. Good start by the Dempo bowlers. They have kept Chino in tight leash. One chance has gone down. Rahul Mehta, it was a diving effort, but unable to hold on to that chance. Rajat Sheth, rather it was Manthan Khutkar who had survived that chance of Samit's over. Apart from that, Dempo have been good. Full effort to defend their modest total of 129 is in progress. Good bowling by Saniket Palka. He is keeping the batter guessing. Change of pace. A team effort is required here from the Dempo Cricket Club. And that's what they are doing, working hard in the field. Whereas for Chino, they have to get their act together. So far, the top order hasn't yet found its rhythm. Wide signalled by umpire Vivian Castellino. Veer Yadav was so much used to giving Chino a flying start in their earlier games this season as well. But today, Veer Yadav was out for naught in the first over itself. And from then on, it's been a bit of a stutter. This time, Rajat Sheth lofts one over the infield. Just a single in the process. The last delivery of the fourth over to come. Chino Sports Club, 19 for 1. That's the quality we know can come from Manthan Khutkar's bat. The square cut in the gap, fetching a boundary of the last ball of Saniket's over. 4 overs gone, Geno Sports Club 23 for 1. Manthan Khutkar gets into double digits. Samitarian Mishra is bowling his third over from the river end. One for 12 from his previous 2 overs. Short delivery, and Rajat Sheth was very quick to pounce on that chance to pull it to the boundary. What a cracking sound it made when he put his bat onto the leather. That is so sweet. He gets into double digits as well. Rajat Sheth now on 13. Both batters on 13. Play and a miss this time. Bowling in the corridor of uncertainty. That's the line outside the off stump. Samit Aryan Mishra. There's a very good pace at which he bowls. This time short again, and Rajat Sheth is severe on anything that is short, and he unwinds for a powerful pull shot. This time his pull shot is in the mid-wicket region. 4 runs. Nevertheless, taking him on to 17 from 16 balls, 3 boundaries. A glance down the fine leg region for a single brings the 5th over to rather 1 ball still remaining. 5 deliveries gone in this over. The final ball to come in the 5th over. Chino Sports Club have started to found the boundaries at regular intervals now. Look at that, Manthan Khudkar lofts one beyond the square leg boundary for a sixer. That's a great shot of the day so far. 5 overs gone. Geno Sports Club are 38 for 1. Manthan Khudkar batting on 19 from 11 balls. Rajat Sheth is on 18 from 17 balls. Abhinav Tej Rana is being introduced. The first taste of spinner in this inning. Off spinner for Dempo, the tall Abhinav Tejrana, has been impactful with the ball as well in this tournament and this season in general. It's the key for Dempo here is that they have to keep on picking up wickets. It's almost impossible to defend a total like 129 by containing the rivals. The only way it looks like they can win is by taking the wickets here. From the Chino point of view, both these batters have now started to express themselves freely. The boundaries and sixers have been hit. The last sixer that Manthan hit, the first of the inning, has been one of the beautiful shots of the day. And the sheer timing and the power and the elegance of the player is what makes you fall in love with this game. And this time, look at that. Fantastic shot by Rajat Sheth. He gets his first six here. Slightly short delivery by Abhinav Tejrana, and Rajat Sheth rocks on to the back foot. The weight transfer and the swivel, everything copybook style, and that sixer is the result of that footwork, the body position, and that's what the Chino Sports Club camp would want to see more as they look for a place in the final. Last ball of the power play stage to come. Chino Sports Club 47 for 1. That single makes that 48 for 1. The power play stage is now over. So they've scored at a run rate of 8 runs and over. Chino Sports Club require 82 runs in 84 balls. That's the equation. So we have a spin at both ends now. Rahul Mehta is coming on from the Mandavi River end, with both the Chino batters now playing free scoring shots. $50 on the board for Geno Sports Club. The partnership is also worth 50 runs here. 7th over is in progress. They have seemingly weathered the storm that was building at the beginning of their inning, with the first wicket down before a run was registered on the board. There were scares along the way. Manthan dropped loud appeal against Rajat as well, but these two batters have survived and have started to express themselves. Look at that scoop shot by Manthan, fetching another boundary. That's the confidence now running high amongst the Geno batters. "76 runs required in 80 balls, 9 wickets in hand." Geno Sports Club are slowly and steadily getting on to the top of the game in their batting department now. Dempo have to do something quickly here, get a wicket or two to get back into the contest. Create some pressure or induce some errors from the batters. That's the way to grab a wicket or two. Rahul Mehta bowling his first over. 7 runs so far in this over. 1 final ball remaining. Oh, that's a bad error in the field. A tight single. Manthan scampering for that single. That misfield created the chance for the batters to take a single. 8 runs from that over bowled by Rahul Mehta. 7 overs gone. Geno Sports Club are 56 for 1. Abhinav Tejrana begins his second over. Rajat Sheth is batting on 28 runs from 24 balls. Manthan stepping out of his crease, but changing his mind as Abhinav Tejrana's delivery didn't allow him to express himself with a big one. This time is trying to play the slog sweep, but missing it altogether. Geno don't have to do anything silly here. Rajat having a word with Manthan. The required run rate is just 6 runs per over. So sensible cricket needed here for Geno to go the distance. 8 overs gone. Geno Sports Club are 57 for 1. Rahul Mehta starting his second over from the river end. Shot, and Rajat Sheth launches the ball beyond the square leg boundary for a sixer. He is a compulsive hooker, cutter, puller of the ball, likes to seize on the opportunity when offered a short pitch delivery or slightly shorter, and his position with low center of gravity as he uses the depth of the crease. He creates that room to pull it hard and high and long. Batting on 35 now from 27 balls, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes. 63 for 1. Chino Sports Club requires 67 runs in 71 balls. This time he cuts. But as far as Prasad Patil on the cover point boundary. Using his feet, Manthan Khudkar happy to cream the ball down the ground for a single. It's important for the batters who have gotten settled at the crease to make their starts count and create substantial momentum for the team to go on to finish. That's what should be at the top of the mind of the batters. Not do anything silly by taking undue risks. When a team holds sway, it's pertinent that the batters play with a positive approach as well, and accordingly with the merit of the ball in consideration. If Chino do that here, they are through. But from the Dempo point of view, only wickets can give them the toehold in this contest. Otherwise, they are in danger of being brushed off in the first semi-final. The batting unit failed to click, and as a result, they were restricted to 129, a very modest total on this track. Chino have now changed their situation. They were a bit under pressure at the beginning of the chase where they lost a wicket in the opening over itself. But slowly and concertedly, the batters have been able to latch on to the chances to score. Dempo will rue the miss. Rahul Mehta putting down Manthan Khudkar in the point region early on, and now both these players have found their bearings and now milking the bowlers. Especially Manthan has toned down his aggressive intent and look to play the anchor role. Happy giving strike to Rajat, who has gone on to become better and better with his tendency to go for power hitting. Once again playing a slog sweep uppishly. Prasad Patil doing really well there, keeping the shot to just a single, fielding on the boundary line on the onside here. Both the left-handers in action for Geno. They have seized the opportunity. Look at that, Manthan Khudkar. It's a very, very majestic shot coming down the track and sweeping the ball over square leg mid-wicket region. Abhinav Tejrana with his off spin, negated by that Manthan Khudkar sweep in his zone, and that was possible because of his good footwork. This time half stop by Rahul Mehta in the 30-yard circle, and Prasad Patil mopping up on the square leg boundary, restricting Manthan to a single. Manthan Khudkar is now on 37 from 26 balls. Rajat Sheth is on 38 from 31 balls. Rajat goes uppish in the V. As the fielder enough on him to chase. No, the ball beats the fielder. 4 runs to Rajat. Gets into the 40s. And Chino Sports Club are now racing towards the victory target. Exactly 50 runs required now in 60 balls with 9 wickets in hand. 10 overs gone. Chino Sports Club are 80 for 1. Aman Dhupar is bowling his first over from the river end. Where Rahul Mehta was operating from. Can Aman spring a surprise here and get a breakthrough, break this flourishing partnership? For Dempo needs wickets to get back. Otherwise, this match is headed for an early finish. Judging by the way both these players are very happy to go big. And that was a chance, a half chance. It would have been a fantastic catch as well. Qutbuddin Jamada diving in front of him. It's never easy, but unable to even stop that boundary once he was beaten. The ball dipping on him and probably bounced just in front of the diving Qutbuddin. Rajat Sheth gets a boundary. He moves on to 46 now. 4 runs shy of his half century. With that single, goes on to 47. Rajat Sheth. Manthan is on 38. 11 overs gone. Geno Sports Club are 86 for 1. Left arm spinner Prasad Patil is coming on to replace Abhinav Tejrana from the Bandodkar road end. Dempo skipper Snehal Kauthankar trying different bowlers, trying to mix it up to create a breakthrough here. So far, nothing has worked as far as Dempo are concerned. But for Chino, after the initial stutter, their chase is on the highway to the final. A finish beckons if Dempo don't get wickets in a heap. Flighted delivery by Prasad, and Manthan is happy to play it down the ground for a single. Prasad Patil not afraid to toss up his deliveries. A very confident person who loves cricket so much that he puts every ounce of his energy in this game, even at the age of 44 years. Always smile on his face, Prasad Patil, and gives his every bit at all levels of cricket that he plays here in Goa. Very active, agile on the boundary, dives around, stops. What some youngsters would miss. This time his delivery has been sent for a boundary. A very good looking shot that by Manthan Khudkar. He moves on to 43 from 30 balls. Both the batters now approaching their half century mark. Rajat Sheth on 49. Manthan was keen on that single, but rightly declined by Rajat. End of the over number 12. Chino Sports Club are 94 for 1. driven straight back past the bowler. Happy with a single. Manthan that gets Rajat Sheth on strike now. He's on 49. And that's his 50. Crucial knock for Rajat Sheth has given Geno Sports Club, very importantly, the direction, the stability that they needed after an early wobble. 50 from 40 balls. 5 boundaries and 2 sixes struck by Rajat Sheth have been instrumental in this chase heading in the right direction. Oh, that could be tight if the throw is good, but not to be. So wide throw by Qutbuddin Jamadar. And Rajat Sheth makes his ground very, very comfortably. Aman Dhupar bowling his second over from the Mandavi River end. Short delivery, and it's Manthan Khutkar's turn to latch on to that boundary, and it's a half century for Manthan as well. Well played, Manthan Khutkar. 50 from 34 balls, 5 boundaries and 2 sixes, and that brings up the 100-run partnership as well. 100 up for Chino Sports Club, 102 for 1. Another one. It's like an action replay in the live sense. Same shot, same result. Manthan Khutkar. Right, it's a sixer this time. It was a boundary last time, so that's even better than the last shot. Manthan on 56 now. Third six of his knock. 13 overs gone. Chino Sports Club are cruising at 108 for 1. Need 22 runs in 42 balls to book their spot in the final of Bandodkar T20 League Tournament. Up in the air is their fielder. No, safe for Rajat Sheth. Just a single. A chip down the ground. The fielders are protecting the boundary line. That shot landed safe. Manthan Khutkar goes upish, and that's a fantastic catch by the boundary rider. Mohit Yadav is the fielder. He timed his jump to the perfection. And that's the end of this partnership. Manthan Khutkar out on 56. The second wicket partnership was worth 109 runs. Comes to an end. But they have done the job. The partnership seems like it has done its job exceedingly well. 21 runs needed in 40 balls, 8 wickets remaining. And it's the experienced Samar Dubashi who is coming to the crease for Chino Sports Club to join Rajat Sheth. Prasad Patil, the man who broke that partnership, getting the wicket of Manthan Khutkar. Samar Dubashi, number 4 batter for Chino Sports Club, facing Prasad Patil. Well flighted delivery and well stopped off his own bowling here by Prasad. Enticing Samar Dubashi, Prasad Patil tossing up his left arm spin deliveries. And Samar can afford to use up deliveries to get his eye in. That luxury is available because the asking run rate is even below 3 runs in over. Rather 4 runs in over. Two runs to open his account. That also brings the 14th over to an end. Geno Sports Club are 1-1-1 for 2. Abhinav Tejrana is now coming from the Mandavi River and Rajat Sheth on strike. Three overs, none for 24 figures for Abhinav. Rajat Sheth launches one into the square leg boundary, over the boundary rope for a sixer. He has gone on to become better and better as the inning has progressed. Rajat Sheth playing delightful strokes here. And taking Geno Sports Club to that victory target. 13 runs now needed in 34 balls. What a delivery by Abhinav Tejrana. Samar Dubashi was beaten all ends up. This time, Samar gets a single, driving down the ground, punching the delivery. Sometimes it's not the day of a player, and it seems like it's not Abhinav Tejrana's day today. Rajat Sheth definitely making the day count as he blossoms in his inning. Boundary to end. The over number 15. Chino Sports Club are 1-2-3 for 2. 123 for 2. Victory target is now down in the single digit. Just 7 runs required in 30 balls. Rajat Sheth is batting on 63. Samar Dubashi is on 3. Prasad Patil is enjoying himself. He's really tossing the deliveries up for Samar, inviting the batter to go for it, and Samar Dubashi is playing the waiting game. This is a subplot that is developed as Chino require 7 runs in 28 balls. Prasad Patil versus Samar Dubashi. The bowler thinking, trying to execute his plan of creating a victim here, getting a wicket here. But Samar goes all along the ground, happy to take a single. The spinners generally have tricks up their sleeves. They toss up the ball, flight the ball, trying to invite the batter to go for a lofted shot and induce a mistake and create an opportunity for the fielders to take a catch if the shot isn't hit properly or a mishit. But that's not happening here for Prasad and Dempo. The Chino batters are well in control. Oh, is that it? 5 wides. And it's the end of the game. Chino Sports Club have comprehensively won the first semi-final, scripting a 8-wicket victory over Dempo Cricket Club and storming into the final of the Bandodkar T20 League tournament. What a performance by Geno. They have been the best team through the league stages as well and have brushed off the challenge from Dempo. Rajat Sheth not out on 60.